Good morning, students. I came once again present here to proceeding the revision session of our syllabus. Students, in the previous video, I revised the exercise 1A, 1B and 1C. Today, I am going to proceed the revision session. Today, I will revise here exercise 1D, 1E and up to test paper 1. Students, after that we have to know two terms: estimation of numbers and Roman numbers. Students, how will you estimate? What do you mean to be estimation? Estimation means guess, a rough idea of the number to find the answer of questions. That means estimation approx value of the answer. So first of all, know the estimation. Before knowing the estimation of sum, multiplication, addition, subtractions, we have to know first of all know the round of the number. Suppose here round of, what do you mean by round of the number? That means find the answer, find the number up to nearest 10, nearest 100. That means its unit place, 100 place be 0. Suppose here a question, round of nearest 10 of the number 3562. Here a number is written 3562 and you have to estimate it. You have to round off it nearest 10. Then you have to say find the nearest 10. That means first of all observe here its unit place. Here unit place, when unit place be less than 5, then put only 0 at unit place and remove 2. That means here when you have to estimate it 3, 5, 6, here remove it and put here 0. This is the estimation, it is the round of nearest 10 of the number. Students, if the unit place be more than 5, then increase 1 of tens digit and unit place be 0. Suppose here I write a question 5, 6, 2, 9. Our students observe here unit place be 9. So it is greater than 5. So remove unit place and add 1 in it. So its nearest round of nearest 10 be 5, 6 and it will be increase 1, 3 and it will be 0. So nearest 10 be 5, 6, 3, 0. Friends, for rounding off nearest 10, then observe unit place, and if unit place be less than 5, that means 0 to 4, then only eliminate the unit place and at the place of 0 unit place put 0. But if unit place be more than 5 or 5 or more than 5, then add 1 in tens place digit. Suppose here 9, and 9 means here more than 5, so add 1 in 10 place digit and do 0 of it unit place. Similarly, students, when you have to round off nearest 100, round off nearest 100. If you have to round off nearest 100, then suppose 5, 6, 2, 9. Here observe tens place. Here tens place is less than 5, so its nearest 100 will be 5600. That means similarly you can estimate, you can round off. Similarly you can round off nearest 100, 1000, 10,000. Suppose I write here a question, round off nearest 1000 of, here a number is written 29623. Here rules be same, but here observe, when you have to call to estimate rounding of nearest 1000, then observe 100 place. If you have to call estimate or rounding of nearest 100, then observe 10 place. And when you have to say round off nearest 10, then observe unit place. And rule be same like rounding off nearest 10. Suppose here we have to find rounding of nearest 1000. That means here 1000 place is 9 and 100 place is 6. Here 100 place is 6. That means it is larger than 5. So you have to add 1 in it. That means it will be, when you add in this, it will be 0 and it will be 3. Estimation be 3, 0 and do the 0 of this 1, 2, 3. That means its nearest 1000 be 30,000. Clear, students? Suppose here you have to find nearest 1000 and here you have to find nearest 1000. That means here observe unit place. Here also 6 is written and 6 is written at 100 place. That means you have to increase 1 in 1000 place. That means and do 0 of these digits. That means nearest 1000 be 2 and here 1000 place be increase 5 and here 0, 0, 0. Clear, friends? Now proceed to estimation of the operations of the number. That means you have to find the nearest value of the operations. Suppose you have to find estimate the sum to nearest 10. Here sum is here first of all do its nearest 10. That means here 3 unit place be 3, so its nearest 10 be 50 and its nearest 10 is here unit place is 5. that means it will be 30, and you add simply, that means 80. So its estimated nearest value is 80. Similarly students, when you have to say estimate the sum to nearest 100, that means here suppose question is plus, students here observe nearest 100, for rounding of nearest 100, observe its 10 place, and its 10 place is 6, that means more than 5, so it will be increase 1 here, that means 600, and plus here observe also 10 place, 10 place is 9, then its nearest 100 will be 300, 1 increase in 100 place, so its sum become 900, so its answer. Friends, similarly estimate the sum multiplication, suppose estimate nearest 10 of 35 into 93. Here multiplication operation, here its nearest value is, here unit place is 5 and you have to write here nearest 10, so it will be 40, and it will be here unit place is 3, so only do 0 at it, so here 90, and now multiply this, that means here 3600. Similarly students, you can find the addition, subtraction, multiplication of nearest 10, nearest 100, nearest 1000. First of all, do the rounding of the numbers as called as, say find nearest 10, nearest 100, and then do the operation. So students, I think you will complete the estimation related questions. That means in question number in exercise 1D and 1E. Now proceed to know about Roman number. Students, here this type of number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is written. This notation is known as Hindu Arabic number. Hindu Arabic notation of the number, but you have to write the same number in a Roman. For Roman we use some rules and understand the rules. First of all, know the notation of 1 to 10 in Roman. Friends, mainly you know, here I write the notation here Roman number, and here Hindu Arabic number. Students, here I is written for 1. Here you know basic numbers in Roman first of all, and then know the rules how will you write. Here V for 5, after that X for 10, here L for 50, C 400, D for 500 and M for 1000. This is the basic number of Roman, and then use the rule. Friends, carefully watch the rule. Rule is only in one times only 3 similar letter will be repeated. Here suppose you have to write 3, that means you write 1 1 1, that means 1 plus 1 plus 1. When you write, suppose here you have to write 3, then write 1 1 I and I. But if you have to write 4, then you can't write 4I. That means here I means here 1 plus 1 plus 1. That means 1I for 1, 1I for 1, 1I for 1, and becomes 3. If now we have to write 4, that means we have to subtract 1, and for subtracting we write before 5 it. That means you have to write 5, that means you have to write 5 minus 1, and you have to write minus 1, that means first write 1 and then 5. That means it will be I and V. I V for 4. When you have to write 6, then it will be 5 plus 1, and when you have to write plus 1, then use 1 after 5. That means 5 VI. VI is written for 6. So students, how will you write all of the number like it? Students, always notice, I subtract I from X, not in C, not in L. Only I is written before X, not before L and C and D and L. Now X is written before L and C. X, you can write X before L and C. Suppose you have to write 40. That means you write 50 minus 10, and that means XL. Here XL. X10 is subtracted from 50. That means 40. Here you can't write X 4 times, but you have to write 30. That means you can write X and X. One letter can be used 3 times, not more than 3 times. Suppose you have to write 90. How will you write 90? For writing the 90, that means here 100 minus 10, and it will be written XC. For subtraction, write before the number 100. Suppose you have to write 93. When you have to write 93, that means for 90, first write 90 and plus 3. That means 90 plus 3. And you write 90, XC and I. Clear, students? Similarly, you can write 400, you can write 600, 900, and here use the rule. Here, when you have to write 400, suppose you have to write 300. That means 300 will be written C, triple C. 100 plus 100 plus 100. But you have to write 400. That means you have to write C and CD. 500 minus 100, 400. Clear, students? Now proceed. Here you have to write 900. That means subtract here 1000 minus 100, and here 100 C and M. C M means 900. Here you have to write, suppose you have to write 493. That means, students, first of all write 400. Here 400 plus 90 plus 3. That means for 400 you write C and D, CD. For 900 and for 90 means HC and I. This is the 493. Similarly, students, you can write all the numbers that is given in your book exercise in Roman number. If any problem, then contact me. Send your problems to me. Students, in completing the now your exercise, your chapters is complete. Here I discussed here estimation of the numbers, represent the Hindu Arabic numbers into Roman number. So students, here and in the video before this I discussed the notation of number in Indian system, international system, place value, face value. So students, all of the main things of chapter 1 is discussed here, and I think you will complete your homework. You will complete chapter 1. And students, here on the screen I give you some important questions of exercise 1D, 1E, 1F to test paper. So students, complete all of these questions and send me your homework. So students, that's all. Thank you.